Hi, it's Jane from craftwithjane.co.uk, and today's project is a little mini box, which they call a mini paper pumpkin box, that I have decorated, and I've picked this to decorate because I really do like making handmade gifts for people at Christmas, and there's nothing nicer than putting it in a handmade gift box. So probably a little bit of a cheats way. So I've got the box already. As I said, you can buy them, they come like this, and you can buy them in packets of 10, and they're called mini paper pumpkin boxes. So I'll show you one that's flat packed. So this is how it comes. It has a shiny side, and this makes it food safe. So you can put food directly in here, things like biscuits, cookies, sweets, chocolates, things like that. And then the other side is matte finish, and this is the bit that I'm going to decorate. So without further ado, I do love the papers that I've used. It's the Sweet Stockings bundle. I'm just going to pull out these bits just here, and that's basically, I'll show you how to construct the box. So like I said, shiny side in, so I'm just going to gently fold. I'm not going to fold too hard, because if you do fold too hard, I don't want to sort of crack them or anything like that. So I'm not going to burnish like I would if I was making it out of cardboard, out of cardstock, sorry. There we go. This is such a lovely, lovely way to present any gift really, but I think it makes it even more special, handmade. So this is the lid just here. So I'm going to create the base of the box. You bring both of these bits in to the side here, and then you fold the actual side piece over and click it into place. Where these two slots are here, it clicks into place. So you can see just there, and it makes a really sturdy box. So I'll do that again, hopefully you can see. I might have gone off camera a bit there, I didn't check as I was doing that, sorry. So I'm going to fold those two bits in. I'm going to just press it down. There we go. So we have the basics of the box. Now you could attach your layers before you build your box. I like to attach my layers after building the box, and that's because I like to make sure everything lines up perfectly. So you could line this bit with that bit, but it's harder to line up on the sides, so I tend to build my box first. So the paper that I'm using is this glorious paper here, which is called Sweet Stockings, and it's got pets in it as well. So, and it's got some lovely, and stockings obviously. It does come with a coordinating stamp set and dies, and they are the Sweet Little Stocking stamp set. You can see I've used them already, and these are the dies that accompany them. So lovely little set. So I am using the paper from this designer series paper, however I'm not actually using the stamp set. So the stamp set that I'm going to be using is Encircled in Warmth, and I'm using this one here, Warm Christmas Wishes. I love, love, love this stamp set. It's just great. It's got fantastic greetings on it, very versatile and perfect. Obviously they're Christmas greetings. So that's there. I'm going to get my layers out. So I've as I normally do, I've pre-cut all of my layers just here. So my top of the box layer, my cardstock layer, which fits it pretty snugly, is 5.5 inches by 3 3/4 inches, and then my DSP layer, which goes on top of that, is 1/4 inch less, so it's 5 1/4 by 3.5 inches. Now if you would like my measurements in metric and centimeters, I will put them on my blog, so please do follow the links to my blog beneath. And I'm going to start by gluing my DSP layer to my card layer, and then I'll attach it to the box. So I know it's the beginning of October, and perfect time to start thinking about getting some basic prep for Christmas done. So as a paper crafter, I do like to try and make all of my own cards, and if I can, sort of tags and any gift bags that I'm able to. So for me to do that, I do need to start now. And to be honest, the way the world is going at the moment, I think getting prepped early is an advantage, definitely. So I have actually started my Christmas shop, and I do start my Christmas shopping. I'm one of those nerdy people. I start it on Boxing Day after Christmas, just because the Boxing Day sales are so great. And if there's some generic things that I'm going to get, like crackers and things like that, I'd definitely buy those when I can in the sale. So that is the top layer. I'm just going to press it down, make sure it sticks well. So perfect. So I've got a front layer here and the back of the box layer just here. Cardstock that I am using is Cherry Cobbler, by the way, just because it complements the colours in this paper that I've picked. So the measurements for the cardstock here is 5.5 inches by 1 inch, and the DSP layer is 1/4 inch smaller, so it's 5.25 inch by 5.25 inch by 3/4 inch. I'll just attach these. So I'm making them exactly the same because there are a few people. I'm going to make a whole host of these with this particular paper, because I've got a group of people that I'm planning on giving a gift to, and the gift will be very similar, if not the same. So I wanted to have similar packaging for all of them as well. I think I quite like uniformity in many areas, so I think this is why I've done that. So here I'm actually going to be lining it up with the top just there, just to make sure it sort of fits well, and that looks lovely. Use my well-used bone folder, and then I'm going to do the front just here. This is such a quick and easy project. If you cut all of this stuff out, you could really just get quite a few of these made up in one sitting. And this would be quite a fun one to do with friends as well, particularly if you know, you're having a fun girls' night in, bit of crafting. Just going to double check that's cut straight, because that looks like it could be a bit off. Bear with me. Get out my mini trimmer. So I have this at the 1 inch mark, which is just here. Okay. Yeah, I think it's a tiny bit off. So that's better. So I'll pop this on. So you do want to be as precise as you can be with these sort of measurements, because they are fitting onto the front, and they will be noticeable if they're off a little bit. There we go. So I've got my front, top and the back. So I'm going to do the sides now. So I'll pop my... So the side measurements are, you probably guessed it already, but they are 3 3/4 inches by 1 inch cardstock, and my DSP layer is 3.5 by 3/4 inch. There's that one. So has anybody else started their Christmas prep? I mean, it is October, so I guess we're allowed to say the C word, but I've been saying it quite a lot, and I've already started making quite a lot of my cards. So hopefully, there we go, just there. And then the last one on. I'm going to use absolutely stunning ribbon as well in the Cherry Cobbler. I think I probably picked the colours for this project based on this ribbon, because I love this ribbon so much. So If anybody's interested, obviously, in purchasing any of these products, please follow the links below. I've put them, big long list of them, in the video description for you. If you don't have a Stampin' demonstrator and you would like to purchase any of the Stampin' products in Europe, and the countries that we sell in Europe, which obviously includes the UK, which is where I'm based, then do follow the links, because you can shop with me. Unfortunately, I won't be able to sell to anybody in the North American markets, that's America and Canada. But certainly anybody in the UK or any of the European countries that we're in, which includes France and Germany, please feel free to follow the links and shop with me. So the beautiful ribbon is the Cherry Cobbler and Gold metallic ribbon. Look at that, guys. How lovely is that? So I'm going to put so I'll show you, I'll open it up just so you can see. Now you can, if you want to, put something in here that matches, but because I'm going to be using this potentially for some cute little gifts, including some sweets and things, I'm going to leave it blank inside. But you could use it for jewelry, anything really that you want. It's such a handy gift box. So I'm just going to tie a knot, if I can. Might need to give myself a bit more ribbon. There we go. So nice little ribbon there. I'm going to use my paper snips. Just make a nice little end either side. Lovely. And then I'm going to use, so the sentiment that I showed you earlier is from the Encircled in Warmth, is Warm Christmas Wishes. I have stamped it in the Cherry Cobbler so it complements, and I've used the Cherry Cobbler cardstock as well. So to create for the circles and for the scalloped circle, I have used the layering circle dies. So I've pre-done that for us. I'm going to use my Stampin' Dimensionals and stick some on the back. So I'll just put probably 4 on. One here. So sorry if you can hear my little fur baby's footprints in the back. She can hear me chatting and I think she wants to be part of the action. She doesn't like to be left out. So if you can hear the pitter-patter of tiny furry feet, apologies. This paper is perfect for the pet lovers as well, because it's got dogs, cats, hamsters, gerbils, fish. It's got all sorts of animals in the paper. So I'll pop that sort of slightly off to one side. Try and get it straight. There we go. So I think that's more to the left than I did the original, but you're getting the gist. So these are my cute little mini paper pumpkin boxes. And as I said earlier, if you'd like to purchase any of the products and you don't already have a Stampin' demonstrator, I'd be delighted if you shopped with me. I'm always very grateful. I do send out thank you gifts, and I do send out gifts as well if you use my house code and if you have a qualifying order, things like that. So also if you're interested in joining Stampin' Up, again, follow the links below. You can message me, we'll have a little chat and see if it's the right thing for you. So I'm going to leave you with that. So bye for everyone. So bye for now and happy crafting.